slider is rated as his best pitch. Usually sitting somewhere in the lower 90s.
Miles an hour. Pitch professionally. Jam shot towards short. And Seretti out there this evening with Jonathan Jobe. Lucas Dunn grounds it to Jobe. Routine play.
Jobe to play baseball with a teammate that's 10 years older than he is.
10 years older than a teammate.
Yeah, you don't see too many. Second start for the Whitecaps.
2-2. Right up the middle. Base hit.
92 to 94 on the fastball. And that he might occasionally.
TrackMan technology. Cummings muscles that to left field, but Carlos Mendoza back there for the catch. Tin Caps third baseman Carlos Luis, who leads off against Jobe.
Probably going to have a tough time getting on the show. Sure, you might end up with a glove with Birdzirk in there.
Ground ball to Jonathan Jobe, and the major leaguer makes the play.
But the traveling entertainers that the COVID year.
Ruiz. He had 3 hits last night, and he's 1 for 1 this evening. To Double-A San Antonio. That's lofted to shallow left. Danny Seretti, the shortstop, going back.
To the job you had prior to the promotion. And for baseball player.
Jackson had his family, including his Whitecaps victory. 2-1.
Tough times. The guys you want to talk. The greatest of all time ended her career.
Serena.
First game or their first chance to see Birdzirk. It's a real thrill for the umpire.
Ray Ilaraza, ballpark experience in the minors. That's pulled foul. The top prospect.
Graduating from high school.
And South Bend. And now picking on another Hoosier State team. Justin Farmer, out number 2. While Farmer can run down a lot of balls and 0-1 for Lucas Dunn.
Ben Schulman. It's kind of like if you've gone to a show.
Wedge to shallow left. And Seretti snares it. 3 scoreless innings so far from the Tigers' top prospect, Jackson Jobe.
Yeah, as a pitcher, you want to get into a certain rhythm where you bats by West Michigan. It's almost like you've got to go back out there and start over every inning.
Level of intensity from Jobe. He gets Valenzuela to go down looking.
You wonder if it seems to be more the exception.
There's the Tin Caps' 3rd hit. It's Cole Cummings going the opposite way.
So these Tin Caps, they're going to continue to battle.
For sure. And again, Luis grounds it back to the mound, and Jobe starts a double play. 1 for 1 so far. Waves and misses against Jackson Jobe, Oklahoma. Goody charges it to left center, and he's 2 for 2 after he had 3 hits last night. Strike 1 with the slider to Jared Dale.
Last night, as we thought we might.
That's scope
for Ruiz, because Brian Esposito said one of the challenges he was having earlier in the.
That included an RBI double. That sky deep to left. Carlos Mendoza going back, still going up against the wall. Did he hang on? Yes, he did.
last night, Fabian proclaimed he was back.
And there's a hot shot off the bat of Ray Ilarraza to Pacheco. Facing the has reached base multiple times safely for that matter. And given the big lead, it was 4-0 before he even threw his. Jobe's 2-2. And make it 3 strikeouts now for the Tigers' top prospect.
Not even close for Farmer.
Strike one on the corner to Lucas Dunn.
Yeah, the tough thing about to feel like, okay, I don't have to be as fine. I just want to go out and pound the strike zone. And I think the one thing we've seen.
Yeah, definitely. It's 1-2.
Well, we've mentioned that he's 20 years old, but he's a young.
Hasn't walked anyone, has just scattered 4 singles. The payoff. And Dunn draws the walk. And it's the first time the count has gone 3-0.
For a couple of hits or a couple of walks, I would get Valenzuela.
It's Carlos Pena in the pen. Cummings pulls it to right center. And Malgeri makes the catch. Dunn.
Every at bat, every out, way up to the finish.
Sure have. Like you said before, taking advantage of all 27 outs there.
But they've still been a pretty good late inning.
Jobe's 3-1. Sent the opposite way towards the bullpen. That's a foul ball. Down into the corner, full count. The payoff. High ball 4 to load him up.
It out.
High in the air. Shallow left. Serretti circles underneath. And it drops down. Dunn scores, and so does Valenzuela.